Hello everyone, if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. If it's your first time on this channel, on this platform, this Facebook page, also you're welcome, you're very welcome. So today is on Sunday the 22nd of March, as you can see up here, and we're still growing well on YouTube. We are at 2 subscribers, just barely two days of posting. We just have 2 videos, and I love the acceptance that you guys have given me. So today I want to be very brief and short. I wanna explain that these are the setups we had for last week but I only posted on Thursday and Friday. It's not everything that we had last week, but it's the only these are the only setups that we had on Friday, Thursday and Friday. And we were really profitable. I was really profitable. It was a very good week for me. And I really want to explain. No, this is the only setup that, okay, this is something I don't do. I don't trade the big time frames, 4 hours, daily, even an 1 hour. My analysis starts from M15, M5, M3, M1. But I usually start my analysis from the 4 hours or sometimes from the daily. It doesn't mean that I don't use the big time frames, even sometimes on the weekly time frame, but I'll trickle down up to the lower time frames from 15 minutes downwards. So there's this setup on Usdjpy. You can let me maximize on that, maximize my screen. So basically this is what we have. This on daily. So you can see sometimes I really start my analysis from far. This is my weekly support. This is my weekly demand area. Oh yeah, even saying support I was right, but this is a demand area. You can see I have some imbalance here, and I think it's and actually no, this one. Okay, this is the right weekly support, since I'm trading within this swing structure. Since all this swing structure, consider this my highest point of the weekly time frame. So all this is within this swing structure. So actually this should be either my weekly demand or my monthly demand. So actually this is wrong. Sometimes we do make such errors, but it's okay, because then I don't trade the weekly time frame. It's just I just use it to give me the overview of how the market is trending. And as you can see on the weekly, we are bullish, very bullish. On the daily, it's still bullish. As you can see here, we have let's say we came from this point, this high low, high low, high low. You see, low. Since we have changed how we are trending. This was the strongest low of the bullish trend, and it was broken. So we have a lower low. This is a lower low, and finally we broke this previous, the strongest high of the previous bullish trend, and got a new high. So the trend ends there. So as you know, we are trading within swing structures like this. So let's say it comes from this direction. These are, let's say it's a lower low, high low. Since it hasn't broken this lower low, then we form a new high like that. So what we do is that we are now considering trading from this point to this point. We just want to see how the market behaves inside this structure. So the market might decide to come down, maybe form some liquidity areas. Just like this is all liquidity. inside the structure, then come downwards to this point. Let's say we have our our demand zone here, it's down below here, like that. We have identified our liquidity. These are liquidity. Liquidity can be trend lines. You see, anything that you trade in support and the resistance, those support areas, resistance areas, that is liquidity according to me. That's why I really don't like using support and resistance. To me, it's liquidity. So these are liquidity area. Let's just finesse this a little bit like that. So for me, this is liquidity. They are the swing points within a swing structure. So these are swing structure. So these are swing points. And finally got into our entry, then bought to this area. And if the trend is bullish, I might consider taking my TP somewhere around here. Let's say if this was a 4-hour time frame, this I would consider taking my take profit on the next supply area of the daily time frame. So it's the next zone out here on the daily time frame. In other words, sir. So let us get rid of this and go direct to our analysis for today. This is only for education purposes. I won't trade it. Personally, I won't trade the setup. I'm not interested in any. I'm not interested in trading the setup. But I just want to show you the approach. Maybe it will help you to assist you to kind of learn. So as you can see, this is the daily. We broke here, so this is the daily BOS. So I'll say BOS. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So delete this. And also keep your analysis very clean. Avoid too much complications. Too much unnecessary work on your chart. So this is the daily BOS. It's a break of structure. Actually, it's a chalk. It's a daily chalk, since we came from a chalk, a change of character, and then change the character. Actually, it's a chalk. Change of character. So we have changed the character. We are now bullish. So we are trading this swing structure. This one. This is the swing structure we are dealing with. Unless the daily decides to come like this and break up here before coming all the way down to a key area, to a key level. So up to that point, I hope we're all together. So what I did, so I went down to the 4-hour time frame and read the market structure on the 4-hour time frame. So this is what happened. So let's say this was the highest level of the 4-hour time frame. So this was a high low, high. Then we changed the character since we broke the strongest low of the bullish trend and began selling. So this is a lower low. So on the daily time frame, we are bullish, but on the 4-hour time frame, we are bearish. Meaning there's a very big possibility. So there are things that I call magnetic areas on this market. So what is my first magnetic area on this market? It's this daily. Considering we're trading within this structure, it's this daily demand area. Meaning that if the market has changed character on the 4-hour time frame, there's a very big possibility, a very huge possibility, it might sell to this point. Are we together to that point? I believe we are. So there's a very big possibility that it might sell to this key area here. So I also said that in my previous video, if I identify a swing structure on the daily time frame, I usually get my liquidity areas from the smaller time frame. In this case, so this was, let's say, this is, let's say, like this is a daily. I've gotten my demand area on the daily time frame, so I will look for my liquidity on the 4-hour time frame. So I've said that liquidity are the swing points within a swing structure. So these are swing points. This is a swing point. Let me show you. This is a swing point. This is a swing point. This is a swing point. This is a swing point within the structure. You can see they are all within the structure. You don't have to mark each and every point. You just need to mark whatever is making sense. So whatever makes sense is for me, it's from this point to this point. Also, there's someone else who can just do this and say, okay, I'll just extend it horizontally, like that. Still liquidity. That is still liquidity. It's so much valid. You can also decide to just use these 2 points and say that's liquidity, as long as it's a swing structure or a swing points within a swing structure. What is our swing structure in this case? This is our swing structure from this point down below up here. Okay, so let's go to the 4-hour time frame. We were looking for what is called the magnet areas on a bigger time frame, which is a daily time frame. This is also a liquidity area. So one possibility is that this liquidity hasn't been swept. So this liquidity, it hasn't been swept. So you can see the market has not yet closed this point. Okay, it hasn't closed this point. This is our point here. It hasn't closed. Okay, so liquidity area, our liquidity is also a magnet point. So the market might trend downwards to come and sweep liquidity. This liquidity either to come down here to our demand area and then begin buying. So that's you really have to understand this. The magnetic areas on the magnetic points, what attracts your market? What attracts the market to go towards it? So I came to the 4-hour time frame and I identified that, you know what, the market has changed the character. So I went to the 1-hour time frame. On this 1-hour time frame, it's very clear. You can see now we are only dealing, so we know there's a very huge possibility that the market will come down to this point. So on this 1-hour time frame, I first identified my liquidity as this point. Why? It's a swing point within our swing structure. Okay, so these are my first liquidity, but I also had a better liquidity area. This equal highs. So in case we have a consolidation like this, let's first do such lines, and the market consolidates like this, like this, like this. Yes. So these are equal highs. Or in price action, you know, things like double tops, double bottoms, head and shoulders, all those points, that's liquidity to me. Okay, but you know, if it's working for you, then you're good to go. So what I decided is that I identified my liquidity on the 1-hour time frame. This was my first but I got a better one. In this case, this is an equal high, which to me is liquidity. This point and this point are horizontally aligned. Okay, this is what we call, this is a vertical, this is a horizontal line. You get it? So to me, these are very good horizontal line. This is 90 degrees. Okay, no, this is 180 degrees. Sorry for that. This is 180 degrees. So all I'm expecting is just that this market will just come like this, maybe drop a little bit, then come direct to our entry area and then sell. No? Yeah, so that's my analysis. That's what I'm expecting, and as you can see, 1 is to almost close to 6. Since the market is not trending, let's say it's not it's not trading downwards on the bigger time frame. This is a 4-hour time frame, and we really came down from the daily. So on the daily, you can see the market is very bullish. So I really don't advise anyone to hold this trade to this point. I would just do it. I would just say that, you know what, it will just come and sweep this area of imbalance. What's an imbalance? It's this, there's still a gap here, or the fair value gap. Some of you would have drawn it like this as a fair value gap, this space between here, an FBG. Okay, for me, I really say, I really like saying an imbalance. So on the 1 hour, so that's a good one, is to 4.5. If you're willing to take this setup, well and good, but for me, I won't take it. I will wait for better setups. I really like the smaller time frames, since I kind of get, okay, a fast moving setup. I don't like, this, consider the time frame. This market might decide to consolidate here for like maybe a week. That's what I don't like about this. Then just decide to move like this, like this, like this, like this, come back to entry, uh, uh, for an entire week. Then finally decide to sell. I really don't like that. Considering the risk reward, for 1:4, I can achieve that on the smaller time frame, trading at least maybe 2 3 small, two, maybe even a single setup. Yeah, but well and good. So if you're willing to take this setup, you're free. And kindly consider subscribing, following, liking, and I'll also drop the link on for this for my Telegram channel, where I'll be sharing most of my setups from the lower time frames, since I can only be doing that. I can only be showing whatever we have achieved on YouTube, but sharing the signals, it's only possible on Telegram. So feel free to join our channel. We are currently 3. I started this, sorry for that, I'm also a programmer. So we are just 3 of us, and it's okay. I started this channel on Thursday. So consider subscribing, following, joining our Telegram channel, and it'll be good for you guys. So bye.